Hi, this is Mike from the Peak Performance Zone. Let's continue with our discussion from cognitive behavioral therapy, these cognitive distortions that we have. And today we're going to talk about labeling. This is when we label ourselves as being something like a loser, an idiot, a jerk, stupid. And the way this works is we tend to identify ourselves with a particular label. A common way this happens is if someone's on a diet and they're trying to lose weight and they can't, and they refer to themselves as, I'm a fat pig. Now, this is labeling in a variety of ways, and that's why I like to use this particular example. Someone says you're a fat pig. Well, first of all, we're not a pig, we're human beings. And when you start attacking and labeling yourself as something that's not true, that is inherently irrational. Now, people very often say, well, you know what I mean when I say that. But you're not saying what you mean. What you may mean is, I'm a human being who has 5 pounds or 20 pounds or 100 pounds to lose. But you're not saying that. You're saying you're a fat pig. You're not a pig. Second of all, in terms of fat, what exactly does that mean? You're not specific. You're fat. That could mean you think you're 5 pounds overweight or 100 pounds overweight. Be specific. I need to lose 5 pounds, 20 pounds, 70 pounds. These things happen all the time where we label ourselves in this very nasty way that we would never talk to someone else, although sometimes we do label other people. We'll say about ourselves or about other people, they're a loser. Well, again, what exactly does that mean? That means you've lost every single time you've done anything and everything in your entire life? Well, that's really not true. That's just on its face, it's irrational. If you say the person's a jerk, well, what exactly does that mean? Did they say something that you didn't like? Were they a little aggressive about it? Were they a little forward? If so, describe it that way. How many times have you heard someone say about themselves, I'm such a stupid idiot. I'm just so stupid. And you know for a fact they're really smart. They may have a PhD, they may have a master's degree, they may have went to a great school, or just common sense. They're just really smart people, and yet they're constantly beating up on themselves and labeling themselves as stupid. I'm an idiot, I'm a jerk. These things are not very helpful. Not only is it just a cruel thing to say about yourself and about someone else, but it's usually completely inaccurate. You want to be more specific, because then you have a goal. If you say I'm a fat pig, well, what do you do with that? Or I'm a stupid, I'm an idiot, I'm a jerk. What do you do with that? If you say I'm a human being that is 10, 15, 20 pounds overweight, well, now you have a goal to lose 10, 15, 20 pounds. If you say I'm a jerk, well, what are you going to do with that? If you say, well, I really wasn't very thoughtful, I really wasn't listening to a person, so I came across as a little distant or a little cold, now you have a goal. Now you have something that you can work on. Labeling doesn't help anybody. If someone's mean to you and you say, oh, they're a stupid idiot, well, how are you going to say to them, listen, when we were having that conversation, I thought that you were a little dismissive of what I was saying. You can at least now begin communication. That doesn't mean you can control them, and that doesn't mean they'll change, but labeling isn't good for yourself or anyone else. So let's keep an eye on that labeling, and let's try to remove that from our thought process. If you like this video, please hit like. If you have a comment, please make one. I love hearing from you. If you have a question, feel free. I answer questions all the time. I love getting questions. And if you'd like some personal coaching, let me know that as well. All right, I'll see you next time. See you then.